Welcome back to Comic Book Savant video episode 6. This week I'm going to do something a little bit different. Since this is a comic book channel and I have talked in and around comics and movies and everything else, this actual episode I'm actually reviewing a comic, or a trade at least. I'm going to be reviewing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Volume 8 Northampton. It was produced by IDW Publishing and it's written by Tom Waltz and artwork done by Ross Campbell. Had to check my notes. I've been way behind, and if you follow me on social media, I talk about all the time trying to cut through my stack and catch up on some books. I've really enjoyed the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle book when it launched quite a few years ago through IDW Publishing, and I've just been going through my backlogs. So I went back and caught up and read this volume of the trade. It's coming right off the heels of City Fall, which was a major storyline going on through the book, and this is basically the aftermath. It's a kind of slower paced story. The Turtles got beat up pretty bad during City Fall. Leonardo was captured and brainwashed by Splinter, and that was a big part of the City Fall storyline, that they kind of tried to rescue him and had to actually confront him as an enemy, which was a really strong story. And this is the Turtles kind of regrouping. They have Leonardo back. He's still feeling some of the effects from his time with the Foot and with Shredder, and coming back into his own, and the Turtles, basically being fractured for so long, finding their way and coming back together. I really, really have enjoyed the series to this point. I know I'm majorly behind, but Tom Waltz and the issues that I've read up until this point and through these issues, it's just really been a stabilizing force as the writer. It just has a really good feel or beat for the Turtles, and they all feel individual. If you're not familiar with this IDW series, it's not what you see on the Nickelodeon series. They do have a book that's more based in that. This is a more adult HBO version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I think it's not as hardcore as the original by Kevin Eastman back in the 80s when it originally started, but it's a good kind of mix, and I liken it to an HBO-ized version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, if that makes sense. The artwork is great by Ross Campbell. They've had a lot of different artists work throughout the series with Tom Waltz on the writing. I think he really nails it. He has a good blend between like an anime looking style and what you normally see from American artists. So it's a good blend, and it fits for the Turtles because we've seen them in so many different, mediums. They have this CGI show now. They've had CGI movies. They've had live action movies. So it's a good blend, and he captures the action well, and as well as the Turtles with the humans, with April and Casey Jones. This, I have to highly recommend this trade, the series in general. If you haven't had a chance to check it out, definitely this is one to try, especially if you want to break from mainstream superhero comics. This is, like I always like to call, a palate cleanser from your mainstream stuff. Like I said, I love to go back occasionally to something like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or some of the, Image books, that just is their own standalone story. And the IDW has built up a great line in and around the Turtles. They have the main series, and they have, quite a few spin-offs and one-shots. So if you're a diehard, Turtles fan, it can be overwhelming. I actually talked about this on my discussion group on Facebook, and we were talking about, people were like, I'm kind of interested in looking into the Turtles, but it's so many, they put out so many books now. The core Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles book, the current series, like I said, this is issues 29 through 32. I've read up to 32 issues in this series, and it's been stellar. I think they're somewhere around issue 71 now. But it's good now to go back. You can probably find these trades cheap or on a discount, maybe through InStockTrades.com. or through Comixology. They constantly have sales, and that's where I kind of pick up quite a few of the trades when they go on sale. I need to pick up some more because I'm actually caught up on my stack with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I'm still very much invested in the series. So if you're looking for something different, that's a strong storyline and written and drawn extremely well, definitely check out Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Again, this is Volume 8, Northampton. Check it out. I think you really will enjoy it. If you're a fan like me, I grew up on the Turtles in the 80s, so this series has been really refreshing. The adult take, it fits me where I'm at now as an adult. I don't mind the Nickelodeon series, but this is more my speed as an adult. I loved the Turtles as a kid, the live action movies, the Saturday morning cartoon, loved it. So this hits that perfect sweet spot for me. So if you're like me and love the Turtles on that level, this is right up your alley. But that's all I have for you. Just doing a quick comic review or trade review. Check out the previous videos you'll see in the description and in the links below. I have more videos. I appreciate all your guys' support. 6 episodes in, it's going extremely well, and more is to come. So I will see you guys next time for another episode of Comic Book Savant video. You take care and have a good weekend.